Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Today I am very excited to introduce a new series to my channel, Best Class Setup. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the M16. Now let's not all be in denial here. The M16 is one of the most overpowered weapons in Modern Warfare Remastered. We can argue about in the entire franchise, but the M16 is overrated, it's overused, and I thought because I just got the weapon gold, that with the experimentation and the time I've put into the weapon, I can give you guys the best class setup for it. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a game. Alright, before we go ahead and start off the video, I just want to say that this weapon is just absurd. It is ridiculous. It is scandalous. So take this as you will, but with great power comes great responsibility. And if you're just purely using the M16, I recommend you trying other weapons. Okay, like, I can't tell you how angry I get when the lobby's full of M16 users, but as you guys are going to watch, the M16 comes clutch. Now, I can go ahead and be like any other YouTuber out there and show you 100 plus gameplay on shipment with the M16, but no, I'm going to show you something different. So I happened to join this team tactical lobby, 3-on-3 search and destroy, and I noticed both my team and the other team sniping, and the score was 3-0, with my team being at 0. So me looking at the scoreboard and what was going on, I decided to pull out the M16. And what happens in the gameplay? Well, you're just gonna have to watch. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, but let's start getting straight into the class. Okay, so in Modern Warfare Remastered, there is not a variety of attachments. For most of the weapons, it's usually red dot, suppressor, then ACOG, and there's a couple oddballs that don't have attachments at all. However, I'm gonna have to recommend the red dot sight for the M16. The M16 has very few downsides. However, one downside is that it has terrible iron sights. They're really obscure, they're really blocky, and the red dot sight is just gonna make everything so much clearer. It allows you to look down those long sights and hammer people across the map. And as you can see, it definitely helps me out against all these snipers. Some quick facts really quickly. The ACOG is going to increase your recoil on this weapon, and the suppressor is going to take down your range, and I wouldn't want to do that to my M16 specifically. Once again, I want to hammer people across the map, so red dot all the way. Alright, now on to our secondary. Now, because the M16 is an assault rifle, it does kind of struggle at close range, and don't get me wrong, you could hit fire somebody, but I'm going to have to give the secondary to the Desert Eagle. It's just so powerful, and I permanently unlocked it when I went through my first prestige, and this thing is just gonna blow enemies apart. I mean, if you get that one shot, you could spray the other ones, and it's just such an excellent secondary. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to our first perk. Actually, before we go on to the first perk, I totally forgot about our tactical. Now this is very minor. It's a flashbang, a concussion, or a smoke grenade, and I think this completely depends on what game mode you're playing. Like if you're playing domination, you might want to use a smoke grenade so you can capture B, or you might just like to spam flash grenades, or whatever the case is. It's totally up to you. For me, I like to use flashes. Now let's go move on to the first perk. Alright, in our first perk slot, we're going to have frag ×3. Now, you may not be able to use this one because it's not unlocked until like the later levels, but once you unlock this baby, I swear things are going to get better. See, I could be wrong here, but when it comes to multiplayer, I think Modern Warfare Remastered / COD 4 had the most powerful grenades. I say if you angle your throw right, you have a 50% chance of getting a kill. You know, instead of calling this frag ×3, they should call it nuke ×3. And I'm telling you, once you can use it, definitely put it onto your class. Things will get so much better. On to the second perk. Stopping power. What kind of best class setup for the M16 would not have stopping power? If you guys do not know what stopping power does, well, here it is. It ups your damage by 40%. So for the M16 without stopping power, it will require 3 to 4 shots to kill somebody, which means at that close to medium range, you should be able to one burst somebody if you're that accurate. And at those farther ranges, it's going to take a burst and some change, which means you might lose quite a bit of ammo when trying to get those far distance kills. Now what stopping power is going to do is going to make that 3 to 4 shot kill to a 2 to 3 shot kill. This allows you to one burst anyone on any map from any distance. And in my opinion, it's kind of ridiculous, but I guess it is what it is. And a lot will probably argue that the M16 is already powerful as it is, that they would prefer Juggernaut over stopping power. But see, the thing is, for me, I'm not the best aim. I'm going to be missing a couple of shots here and there. So having my damage a little bit higher than it already is, it's going to help me me out most of the time. Unless you have Pomage aim, then I'm definitely going to recommend Stopping Power over Juggernaut. Okay, here we are. Our last and final perk of this class is going to be Deep Impact. What this perk does is that it allows you to have deeper penetration through walls and other things. I know a bunch of times in this gameplay, like whenever I knew somebody was behind the wall, I wasn't afraid to shoot. I think like once or twice I did get the kills just because I had Deep Impact. See, I'm kind of on the wall here because a lot of people would argue that extreme conditioning will allow you to run like an SMG, or steady aim would allow you to hip fire better just in case somebody pushes you a little too hard. But I think that Deep Impact is the cherry on the top of the M16. Deep Impact just completes the assault rifle class, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's our last perk. To conclude the video, I'd like just to re-emphasize what I said earlier. Please don't be that person who uses M16 every single game. Switch it up. There's so many different good guns in this game. But I guess there are moments where you're going to have to bust this gun out for a clutch, just like what I performed. It was 0-3, and at the end we pulled off a 4-3. Massive comeback. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I really do hope you guys find success with this class. If you guys do/will, definitely drop a like on this video. Comment down what you would do differently with the class, or if you'd like me to do this to another weapon. But anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. My name has been Prime, and I am saying peace.